Time is getting ever nearer for that Terra Lunar Classic burn, and likewise, do we and should we be increasing the burn? Well, we're going to take a look at everything going on right now with Terra Lunar Classic. Why did we get a strong move up today in the price action and all the latest from Binance? So be sure to subscribe to the channel, keep up with everything going on. But first, let's take a quick look at the global market. We did take a big hit in the market. We got that news coming out around kind of the US inflation numbers. It came in over what we expected. Ultimately, what's happening is people are earning less and spending more. So we've seen a massive shift out of risk assets. We saw the Dow Jones fall by over 1.5%, as well as a lot of the shares over in the US on the Nasdaq took a big hit. And the same is applied to the cryptocurrency market. 1.06 trillion. Bitcoin 23.1 is struggling to get back above 23.2, 23.3. And then when we look at Terra Lunar Classic as we go through the rest of the market, Terra Lunar Classic actually had a pretty good day today. We are now up to the 50th highest ranked cryptocurrency at $1.1 billion, up 16% and up 150% on the volume. Now, I talked about this in my video the other day that I thought we would see a shift in the market. I thought we would see a move on Lunar Classic as people anticipate the Binance burns and what that looks like. And we did get an official statement out from Binance. So here it goes. It says the fee rebates on LUNC spot and margin trading fees towards Binance Spot Liquidity Provider Program for the period of 2022-2023. We have the latest burn records and refer to the table. And so you can see there, look, batch 7, which was going to run from the 30th of November up until the 27th of February. And we will get the official burn announcement on the 2nd of March. So pretty interesting. Binance confirming their continued support for Lunar Classic. Now, the question will be, do we see a batch 8? And I think that's probably the one thing on everyone's mind. What have we done as a community? We've made sure that everything that Binance have requested, we've ensured that they are in there. The version 1.1 upgrade supports both the whitelisting of their wallets, equally creates them a wallet in which they can send their burns to, and also stops them from being part of the fees and the reminting, which, you know, is very few and far between, if even any at all, does remove them from that challenge on there. So everything that Binance specifically stated, we do then have got that back. Now, do we see them going back to 100% burn? I'm not sure. I think while ever the market is in flux right now, which we have, you know, we were back at 25.2 not only 48 hours ago to then be struggling to hold 23k. The market is still extremely volatile, and I think that's where Binance wants to continue supporting this movement. And there's two reasons I think they want to continue to do that. One, I definitely think, and I've been saying this since May, that CZ Binance has more involvement in Lunar Classic than he's letting on. Secondly, I genuinely believe they are receiving volume because of the Lunar Classic community. And I think, you know, the Lunar Classic community is incredibly strong, incredibly large, and they really want this to succeed. So I do believe that it is more beneficial for them to do it. Now, by putting it to 50%, they are hedging their bets. They are increasing their potential profits from doing that. And look, CZ Binance, as we all know, is a businessman. Well, if we take a look at the chart, we did see this spike up on Lunar Classic. We broke back into this channel that we've got drawn on the map. We did test the 50-day moving average, but got rejected. Came back down to the 16.4s. Now, do we see another move up? Potentially. You can see here on the right-hand side, we've got USTC and LUNC are the only two green in a sea of red right now for a number of reasons. Obviously, the Binance support coming back, and equally the continuation development of the repeg process and what that potentially looks like. Now, all of this wrapped up into a nice little bow could all come undone with our current proposals around burn tax. Now, I covered this in a full video the other week, and I'm not going to really talk about it in too much detail other than I genuinely think a move back up to 0.8% on the burn tax right now is not a good idea. We've just got Binance back, and I can pretty much guarantee that the amount that Binance burns, whether that be on a monthly basis or a tri-monthly basis, will be more than the increase of 0.6% on a burn tax. I genuinely believe that will be. Now, if you haven't caught my live streams or watched my recent videos, then be sure to go and check them out, because I talk about exactly where I think the burn amount will come out as we've tracked this since the burn has been brought out. You don't get that on any other YouTuber. We've got a brilliant spreadsheet that we track it, and I think last time we were within 0.5% of the correct value. So definitely go and check them out, and we'll keep you up to date as we kind of move over the course of the next 3 days. But while over we have this to knock in 132 million, I think I calculated around 90 million for today, then is a big step in the right direction. So when this comes in, you've got to make your decision in terms of the validators you are supporting and equally what you want your vote to do. Now, you can override a validator's vote out if you strongly believe that they have made the wrong decision. But I think right now, we've just got Binance back on board, and that brings us a ton of validity with their platform. At the same time, we don't want to start to cause any problems. We are just starting to see a marginal increase in the amount of burn. So you can see there, look, 78 million burnt on February the 23rd, and we see 50.9 million burnt so far on the 24th, which actually is up by a number from seeing a lot here back, none of them actually hitting those 90 millions. And we can, if we take a look at stats, we see we continue to get a good amount staked on the platform, 951 billion. Now, again, it would be great to see $1 trillion. This forever will be a challenge to get to. However, if it's going in the right direction, we are seeing this increase on a daily basis and a 7 daily basis, then we start to see it move. However, we are down 5.5, but you can see there's some massive movements out as the uncertainty in the market continues. Now, there's a couple of interesting Agora proposals coming through around undelegation of coins. Should we have a 5% tax attached to undelegation if you can get your coins quicker? And some of these, proposals are in the right sentiment, however, maybe are not fully thought through. Remember, if people are removing it, they're removing it for a reason. Redelegation can be because you don't agree with your validator anymore. Remember, it doesn't cost you 21 days if you just redelegate. Only costs you if you are to remove Lunar Classic. So ultimately, you're removing it from staking. What we probably don't want to do then is charge people a 5%, because people could just move it and sell because they don't want the hassle. You don't get it on any other chain. So again, there is some crazy proposals coming through. What do we think? What I think we need right now? Binance back on the bandwagon with us. Binance supporting on chain and equally burning that spot and trading margin fees, which will be good to see. We'll see what the numbers pull out. They are going to be interesting. I generally think we'll see a market move up in Lunar Classic, followed potentially by a bit of a dump, because I think the numbers that come out of Binance won't be quite what people would hope after a 3-month process, but time will tell. Still bullish on Lunar Classic, still lots to come and still lots to be built out. The Layer 1 team really going after it. But if you want to keep up to date with everything going on, be sure to subscribe to the channel. We talk about Lunar Classic, cryptocurrency, we live stream 4 p.m. Eastern. Come and join the coolest community out there. As ever, thank you so much. Don't forget to subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Take care. Bye-bye.